This is the Asian Invasion, Karen Q from Chinatown, New York, and you're listening to the Jobber Tears Podcast.
It's the Jobber Tears Podcast.
Good evening, fellow jobbers, and welcome to another interesting yet overly hyped episode 24 of the Jobber Tears Podcast. As always, I am Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc. I'm sorry guys, because they just did the most outrageous homage to DX. It was so funny. So when you do get a chance, and it is going to be posted on our Instagram page at the Jobber Tears Podcast, you'll see why I'm so disheveled, because I just got a whole bunch of DXs thrown in my face. But
pause, son. Got so many DXs thrown in your face?
Yeah.
Pause, son.
It's not pause. I can say that. You can't say that.
Pause.
Like, I can say that. You guys can't say that. Like, if you would have said that, it would have been like, ooh, that's shit. But alright, you want to give us a warm welcome to episode 24?
Episode 24, aka the Kobe B. Bryant episode, Mr. 81, Mr. I made Paul look like a beast in the freaking pig. I made Swishmark look better than he freaking is. I'm Mr. Lock You Down and score your freaking face. I ain't gonna pass the ball. I wanna shoot over your whole freaking team. Score 81, aka Mr. I brought Shaq out of LA because it's my freaking team. Next, fully introduce everybody. Across from me is Rico. Y'all favorite freaking porn star, the Haitian Dada, he from the arms. Ahead, the moderator, the Oprah of the wrestling world, Miss Double Triple J. She from the legs. Over there, our freaking cameraman, Dirty Glio. Don't leave him, alright, BBU cousin, because he will eat her album and eat her butt. He from the sword. Mr. Torso and Head, Mr. Black. They don't call me disrespect for no reason. All together, we form Blacktron. Episode freaking 24, the Kobe Bryant episode. Let's get it.
Yo, so before we do open this segment, I want to, now that you said Kobe Bryant, yo, if you ever look on his Instagram, his middle daughter is fucking nasty, like basketball-wise. Like, she can fucking, like, she has her dad's skills. It's creepy at like 11.
Yeah, he been training her.
So, like, if you guys look on Kobe Bryant's Instagram page and you see his daughter, like, she does, like, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. So,
I mean, like, they usually say that how the players of legendary players, they're never as good as they dad. Like,
she's a girl, though.
There's a full separate rule. Such as Karl Malone has a son.
Your daughter.
He has a son and daughter. A son because he raped the son's mother. And he ended up being a football player. And the daughter's nasty in WNBA.
Wait, he what?
Yeah. He raped this 13-year-old while he was in college.
Yeah.
He a nasty nigga.
Yeah, he's a nasty boy.
No, that's not
it's
nasty.
Nasty boy. It's disgusting.
That's, you are a fucked up individual. Yep. But all right, we're gonna go on to our opening segment, which is Behind Gorilla's Position. And our OMG moment this week goes to no other
than the Queen.
Yeah, overrated.
Whoa.
Haters gonna hate.
Whoa.
Haters gonna hate.
Even before we get to it.
Haters gonna hate.
That boo is definitely for you, sir.
For y'all.
So, not for y'all, but if everyone does not know, ESPN does a special body issue of their magazine, and Charlotte Flair bears it all. Birthday suit and all. And it's for their body issue magazine, and where they basically, you know, bare naked and they do different poses, which is strategically covering, you know, all the goodies. But the one thing I wanted to pick to you guys, and you know, not only her doing the photo shoot, she also did an interview with ESPN magazine, and she said in the interview, the most challenging thing that female wrestlers face is time. And I want to get you guys' opinion on that, because I think it's very interesting how you can take it. So it's either whether it could be time in the ring, it could be maybe time on a certain storyline, it could be time on a brand. So I'll start off with Sir Wilkins. What are your thoughts on her saying the most challenging thing that a female wrestler faces is time?
Let's clap it up for Miss Charlotte Flair for being on doing this body issue, bearing it all, And it takes a lot of strength to do that. I ain't gonna lie, one of my goals in life is do the ESPN body issue.
Why don't you do it like your own?
No. But thank you. You nasty.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't want to see you naked.
But so let's talk about it. When she says this time, she's somewhat right because they're condensed. The women's brand and the time that they're on TV is very condensed. Very, very condensed. So if you're off TV, they may forget about you. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of females in WWE now. We all know that. So I understand what she says. It's about time. Like you gotta be there and just knock it out the park right away. Or they're not gonna care for you. Like Alicia Fox just came back, and we forgot about her.
I didn't. I never forgot my boo.
Well, most people did. Black Wrestling Alliance, I know you didn't forget about it, but most people did.
That's my boo. That's my world.
But she don't know you.
So how you know that?
She doesn't know you.
I be on every day. Good morning.
Does she respond?
Nah,
Okay, but yeah, so it makes sense what she's saying
should.
because you have to think about a lot of things. Like, say for instance, they want to start a family. You can't be on TV like that. You're 9 months off TV, and then you got to raise the kid for some. Because it's not that much room, you're forgotten. And what about what's her name, the Samoan chick? She's not Samoan. Tamina. She's not Samoan actually. She's from Fiji. So because her dad is
the murderer.
Yes, he did murder his ex-wife.
Definitely.
Yeah, he ended up dying.
Yeah, that type of criminal.
Yeah. So anyway, we forgot about her. Where is she?
I never forgot about her.
Shut up.
What was her last match?
At the rematch for the Money in Bank Women's last year. Boom.
365 days.
It's been over a year.
It doesn't matter though. But you said it happened.
Over a year.
But you actually closed the last match. So I told you.
Yeah.
It's been over a year. It's been over a year, roughly, when she's been on TV. And you have to be a top. Like, there's no mid-card in the women's division.
Hell no. And that's WWE fault.
And that's true. There's no mid-card. That does not exist within that division. So you gotta be a top person or you're nobody. Mm-hmm. So your time is extra short. Like, it's the same thing with the guys, but condense everything. Your time on TV is condensed. Your time in the ring is condensed. Your exposure is less. So you have to take every moment you have, and you can't take it for granted. You have to just grab that brass ring as soon as you get out there. Obviously, people talk about Charlotte being pushed because she's Flair, but she's talented. At the end of the day, the girl's talented. Because we can talk about people getting pushed and not doing shit with it. Eva Marie. Because they tried. They tried with Eva Marie. You saw what happened with that.
But see, a part of that, I think, was the fact that she got caught with the substance, and really she never bounced back from that.
But even before that, she wasn't doing anything. We go down her whole career. They tried to do a lot of stuff with her, and she was botching matches. She almost killed Bailey.
But that was before she started really training with the Brian Kendrick.
Yeah,
too.
And then that still wasn't working. We saw what happened. So they'll try, but they won't do it. So, but go back to this. I 100% am with her when she says their time is limited, and it's sad. She's the women in WWE are amazing. The women in wrestling are amazing. But when the main attraction is the men, you're not gonna get that much time.
That's true.
You like how I ended that?
Yeah, full circle.
Full circle.
All right, as Mr. Black comes back into behind Gorilla's position, what are your thoughts on her statement saying the most challenging that female wrestlers face is time?
I definitely agree with that. Step outside the wrestling ring, it's about so much time a woman can able to have kids. Unlike men, we can have kids up till we die. All right. So as a woman, if a woman want to have kids, she has to have her time frame is very limited, and on top of that, a lot of stuff playing factors while that can affect her body from getting pregnant. So, just like Angelo says, you also have having like an exit plan. A lot of these females spend so much time dedicated to the wrestling business, They don't have an exit plan. So by the time they're done, they may unfortunately get cut short due to injury, due to many different factors. So when the time is done, they get cut short. Next thing you know, their body's too damaged, able to bear a child. So imagine, let's say Charlotte gets pregnant right now, right? As soon as she gets pregnant, she gotta stop wrestling.
Like Romeo?
Huh?
Oh, no.
Let's say how that Charlotte Flair gets pregnant right now. Yo, once she finds out she's pregnant, she gotta cut everything out. But this is something that WWE is, the wrestling world has failed to do with women who gets pregnant during that time. They could transition them to managers. Usually a lot of times they don't, because two factors. Either that they have to be bedridden, or they cannot really find position and it travels too much toll on a woman's body. So it's but so much you could do. And WWE needs to create a mid-card so like everybody could eat. Instead of them just having multi-man matches, it could be a storyline for everybody. Like, it could be a similar solution. WWE is a top, right? But yet they're so many years behind. Because if I can recall, I've been saying this since episode 0. Yo, TNA set the standard for women's wrestling. They had a mid card, an upper mid card, and a lower mid card. Even to this day, they still got that. But WWE supposed to be a be all, an end all, be all, yet to have that. Even Ring of Honor got that.
They just started doing that though.
Doesn't matter. It's still ahead of WWE.
No, it's not. That part, they just crowned their first like Ring of Honor women's champion at Supercard this past April. Like they're just up and coming. They're not on the same level, even close to TNA yet.
Okay, but they still trying to do something. They trying to make a change. WWE, they just now put a woman in Hell in a Cell, but TNA been put women in Lethal Lockdown, Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. But, so, like you said, your time for a woman is played many different factors because of health come into play. So, I agree with her 100%, also agree with you. So, this is why WWE needs to have some program where like the women don't have to be so doggy dog world for screen time. Because the Emma gimmick, she was off TV for months, and when she came back, her original gimmick, she had a great match and they fired her. But now she's killing the indie scenes because she was not growing. All I'm saying is this way: that we need to do better, so like it won't feel like the windows is so short.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move right along to our next topic, and we're gonna keep the female power going on. So if everyone has not already.
I didn't see it.
If not everyone has already seen Glow Season 1, please make sure you take the time to do so between now and the end of the week, because Season 2 will be premiering on Netflix this Friday, June the 29th.
3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, like it's like early in the morning when they drop all the like episodes. So once
the West Coast get 12 o'clock, that's when we got it.
Because it's the next day. So everyone can binge watch this weekend. And Season 2, if those that don't remember Season 1, please do. But spoiler alert, at the end of Season 1, they kind of got the TV deal. And now Season 2 is just focusing on how to build storylines, how to build, time. Once again, a time that everyone gets, a certain amount of, shine throughout the show.
I'll watch it on a plane.
So, I'll start off with you, Mr. Black. What are you looking forward to most seeing from Season 2 of Glow?
First things first, I want to see the development of the characters, how much they change, and how they fast forward to the future to see how much, it could be a year could have passed by, 2 years passed by. I just want to see how much the characters grow. Another thing I want to see for Season 2 is what else guys I haven't seen in a while show up, such as last season John Morrison, last season Alex Riley. And I'm just really seeing
and Carlito.
Who else.
I said you about to forget about my man Carlito.
Oh, my fault. I did. I just want to see who else going to be in the show. So I'm looking more forward to the cameo and the development of the protagonist and antagonist that the show is building around. I want to definitely see how that progresses.
All right, Sir Wilkins, what are you looking forward to most about Season 2 of Glow?
The dynamic between the two main characters. I forgot their names. I apologize for that. I just love what they did in the first season, and it brought the world a look into professional wrestling from a different scope, but still respectable scope. And I'm so excited for what they did. Like, I remember, it was before I was in a relationship, I was doing Netflix and chill, and there was no chill part. It was really the Netflix part. Because the person I was with we were watching the entire season together. Because it really well done. Like it's so good.
It's so good
of how they put it together, and it makes you understand wrestling from a novice point of view. Like you look like, yo, somebody that's watching doesn't know nothing about wrestling will learn something.
Right.
How the moves are set, how the storylines are done. It's gonna be. I'm so excited about this. Super excited. I'm so pumped. Like I'm flying out Saturday, and Netflix you can watch that offline. Now I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, you can save it.
You can download the episodes now. Yeah,
So I'm gonna download like 5 episodes and watch it all on the plane. Because I can't be on the plane while doing something.
Yeah, me neither. So once again, guys, tune into Netflix. If you haven't already, please make sure to steal a friend that knows a friend that has a password and a username to watch the second season of Glow.
Not my password.
See what I mean?
Huh?
Whose password is it?
You better get your free trial on.
Yeah, like we do password exchange.
So so you have Netflix, but then who's
I don't have Netflix. I have Hulu, so I
you
give
swap
my Hulu
for
the
Netflix.
Netflix, and I
Copy.
also swap my Hulu for HBO Go, and I also swap my Hulu for Sling.
First of all, some of them really mess up. Well, do they have like the orange package or the blue package for Sling?
Come on, B. Gotta make deals, baby.
I mean, I'm just saying. But also, too, those that are huge Power fans, it is a total side note, but Power comes back on Stars this Sunday, too.
My mom likes Power.
Yo, my mom likes Power. I like Power.
I probably like 2
I've
episodes.
never watched Power.
Oh, God, gotta take a look, because shit got real towards the end.
How many seasons is it?
4.
I want to say 4, yeah.
So I could catch up.
Nah, not between now and Sunday.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, like you could catch up.
Yeah.
It's binge watching. I don't have time to like binge.
Oh, I just binge watched Scandals last season. Boy, I
Never
tell
watched
you.
Scandal a day in my life.
That's unfortunate.
Scorpion?
What?
Scorpion drops Friday.
No one cares.
What's that?
Nobody cares about your beige brother Drake. Stop reporting these beige news out here.
Excuse me.
Of course, Rico Halo. Of course, man. Dang.
Oh,
you love the Dominicans.
It's Drake's album. I was
Drake's
like,
album drops on Friday.
Man, you, Drake, and Joe Budden
Right.
just love the Dominicans, so that's not surprising.
he's not Dominican.
Love the Dominicans.
What do you mean love the Dominicans?
But who's
They're people.
Dominican?
The Dominican females.
But I love everybody.
But what did that have to do with Drake?
His album drops Friday.
His album drops Friday.
Yeah, and I'm saying stop reporting beige news.
Wow. Okay.
I'm mad you just make that whole segment. It's kind of runs in
But
front
you
of
know, I'm excited with you.
Anyway, so
12 midnight.
Yo, I don't know
weekend.
about this beige nigga. Chill, all right? I don't want to hear about him, all right? You take your waffle color news out of here, all right?
Why are you racist?
How am I racist? It's a joke. It's a joke. You just killed my joke.
We're laughing.
Thanks.
We're laughing.
No, you're not. No,
No,
you're
we
not.
are.
No, you're not.
Because I have
No, you're
beige
not.
friends.
I have plenty of beige friends, you know?
We know. We looking at one right now.
But
anyway,
I'm not, like, I'm gonna tell them that you some beige nigga.
When it drops, we're gonna be talking to each other.
Thursday midnight.
When we drop,
So
talk
before
about
we
it,
go
like,
to
'cause we
our
music
next
friends.
I hope
topic,
it's whack. I hope it's whack.
Wow,
I hope it's whack.
okay.
I hope it's whack. So be like, oh, it's trash.
real quick,
I hope it's whack.
Alex_the heel. The plan is that all of us will be attending NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I just had to answer your quick question. And going into question, we're gonna go into our question of this week. Which once again, you guys that are viewing, thank you guys so much for watching on the live feed. So this week's question is, will we ever get a WWE versus a New Japan Pro Wrestling event? So as we spoke about a few episodes ago, we spoke about how New Day and the Elite did the whole E3 Street Fighter convention gaming thing, and it was just refreshing to see two different kind of worlds come together. So Triple H recently did an interview with The Sun.
I'm not a game.
Sorry.
I was like, what? Triple H recently did an interview, and as COO, they asked him, you know, would there ever be a possibility of a cross promotion between WWE and New Japan Pro Wrestling? And Triple H, and I quote, said, We are open to doing things with anybody and anything. We have an alliance with Progress in the UK, a situation with ICW in Scotland, two very well-ran and respected promotions that do good business, but more importantly, they are cultivating talent. So my question to you guys that are watching and to you gentlemen, do you think this will ever happen? Do you ever think we will get a sprinkle of New Japan and WWE together in one setting? And what would you want to see? So I'll start off with you, Mr. Black. What do you think? Do you think this will ever happen? And what would you want to see take place? Like if there was one dream match between, let's say, WWE wrestlers and New Japan Pro wrestlers, who would you want to see?
It's not gonna happen. No, because it's not gonna happen.
Why you say that?
It's not, because WWE, they on some world domination. So,
but in order to world dominate, you gotta have allies.
WWE is some world domination. They already have a relationship with Noah, and they probably have a relationship with a smaller promotion in New Japan with I think someone else. But right now, Hideo Hatagi, whatever I forgot his name.
Hideo Itami.
Hideo Itami is basically have a working relationship with they let them Noah use him between. They basically Noah WWE is sharing him, but Noah's not bigger than New Japan. And if you want to try world domination, son, like you gotta get everyone else around from going against that big company over there. That's not gonna happen. New Japan's on some, we try to go to the USA also. They're trying to get to USA. They have more shows in the USA.
But they know that the way to US
Let me finish. So, the fact that how W is ready working with Noah, you're working with my mans over there, though, like somebody I don't really bang with like that, though. I'm supposed to work with you. Nah, I'm good. But, on like the wrestling sense, never say never. But as far as the near future, no. Because the fact that WWE shut down Ring of Honor for going to MSG, they petty right now.
Well,
so
Ring of Honor and New Japan are different.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. So I think it's not gonna happen in no time soon. Probably in the future, if God forbid this happen, Vince dies and Triple H takes over, they become very more open-minded. But in the new future, no.
Okay. So, Wilkins, your thoughts?
No. And I'm gonna tell you
Ooh, you both are negative Nancy's.
I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna go back to a time where there was something called territories in the United States, and territory was wrestling. Then Vincent Kennedy McMahon decided to expand WWE, and what he did was go to every territory and buy up talent. Move them to WWE. Expand WWE's territory. Mm-hmm. Slowly expand it. Next thing you know, they're across America. Mm-hmm. I'm a history major, as if anybody ever knew that. And history repeats itself. And she's looking very familiar right now. Mm-hmm. They're in the UK. They're in India. They're doing stuff in Saudi Arabia. And it's going off the point what you're saying. Would they have a working relationship? Maybe.
Yeah, that's something.
But 9 out of 10, no. Their whole thing is conquer and destroy. Destroy and conquer, I'm sorry. They are just trying to like expand, and take everything up. They're like the Vikings. They went to UK and pillaged a bunch of talent and signed to WWE. They're gonna do the same thing in Japan. New Japan's gonna be there. That's gonna be their competition, and they will have like a friendly competition and be friendly with them. But their idea is expanding the brand. They just had a conference call yesterday. This morning, yeah, about their expansion globally. Mm-hmm. And it's not about working with other people. It's about WWE UK, WWE India, WWE Japan, WWE Australia, WWE fucking Haiti, WWE Jamaica, whatever. I don't know about Haiti, but I'm just saying. Let's put it out there. Let's put it out there. So their whole thing is expansion, and it's not about being friends with anybody.
Exactly.
Are they gonna like try to destroy Japan? No.
But they work with their competitor Noah.
But because Noah's a lower brand.
Exactly.
And they're trying to pillage all the talent from there. Yeah, their whole thing is like, hey buddy, we're friends. What's going on? Let's work out together, put them in the headlock and punch them in the face and kick them to the floor and beat their asses and then stop a mud hole in their asses. And then take all the talent. That's what WWE's doing.
Really?
They're scumbags. I love it.
This nigga.
I love it.
Now, is
hold
that-
on.
I love the game.
That's what they doing, B. They love the game. That hustle.
I like how you play a sound and don't let it play because no one knows what the fuck it's saying. But do you think that, and I'm gonna read off some of what, you know, the viewers have been saying, but is that mentality Vince's mentality? Because as we all know, and we would want Vince to live a million years, it's not happening. And as Triple H as COO and son-in-law, and you know, probably going to take his rightful place once Vince is passed, watch the throne type shit. Is that bully mentality really Vince, or would Triple H do that?
It's really Vince, but you need that bully mentality a little bit
You need
because you
name.
gotta establish yourself.
Yeah, and-
like you can't like. And maybe I'm a little old school thinking about it, but I'm not gonna completely knock people over. But I'm gonna put, hey New Japan, I'm in Japan too. I'm standing next to you. What up? And I establish myself there, like, you know what? Come over here. Let's do something together.
I mean, like I've said in previous, you know, podcasts and episodes, I always think that Jericho is strategically placed over there. And I think that everyone wants to overlook that because Jericho is a Vince guy. Everyone, if you know wrestling, you know Jericho is a Vince guy. And I just always think that there's a time and a place for everything, and that's why I do think that they will come together in some
They will do
way,
something,
shape,
but
or
it's-
form.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it off by saying this way.
How do you get to end it off? Who said you get to end it off?
Jericho is his own man. At the end of the day, he said in an interview, I do stuff in New Japan because WWE, he basically said WWE is not there, but he would never do New Japan events in the US because he's not gonna disrespect Vince.
Right, and that
But let
even
me
to
finish.
me means
No,
that
that's
he's being
respect.
placed.
No. It's a simple fact like this way. Vince, you gave me a chance when others didn't. WCW didn't give me a chance, and you over here, you made me champion. You gave me the push I needed. And every time I need something, I can always call you, Vince. It's out of respect. Yo, boy, he's an OG, I'm gonna give you that respect. He asked for your Vince. Yo, it's cool, whatever. Out of respect. He didn't have to ask Vince. But to maintain that working business relationship from any level of business, you gotta make sure the guy who gave you that site, you still someone work with him, deal with him, in some kind of capacity when it comes to money, you still gotta see if it's okay with him. And at the end of the day, he is still his own man. Example, he has that whole wrestling event on the yacht. He asked Triple H and them, can you do NXT? No. Okay, cool. He went to the next best thing, Ring of Honor guys and New Japan guys. At the end of the day, this is his own event. He's still his own man. So stop, like, I hate when everyone's saying that, oh, Vince said over there to, no! Jericho's his own man. If that's the case though, he could have said Kenny over there, he could have said Cody over there, many other guys who WWE probably went over there. You could have said many of them. You don't know the relationship behind this doors, so everyone stop saying, he said Jericho did to Spaz. No, I'm looking at a sense of respect, the business level.
But that has nothing to do
because
with
Jericho's
him
his
putting,
own man.
that
Jericho has an agent that negotiates his
that
contract.
has nothing to do with even the conversation he had with Vince. That has nothing to do with Vince saying, you know what, maybe it is a good idea that you kind of be that test dummy. You say, you know what, you see what the land of the landscape looks like, and then
You do forget that he had John Laurinaitis over there, right? John Laurinaitis was basically a big star in New Japan, right?
no, but it's not. But you're
Okay.
not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
stop, like everybody stop bringing this
what
whole,
I'm saying,
conspiracy
and
theory
at the end of the
about
day,
that.
it's my
old.
opinion.
It's
So,
getting old.
but it's getting old. But then you seeing more and more people talk about New Japan. You see more and more people watching New Japan.
They never say, they said Jericho. They do not say oh, you don't see headlines, you don't see, they must say, WWE Jericho, they say
But it's not.
Jericho
It's not about.
stepped over
But
there.
it's not about
Jericho
placing,
is his own brand.
But it's not about placing
So
the WWE card.
so let's rewind it. Let's rewind this. First of all, Jericho's probably over there because Vince will probably ask him what's going on over there because they have a relationship. Now, New Japan needs WWE more than WWE needs New Japan, and the reason why is things are different in the world. Social media has changed. people are independently working with each other. But they're getting approval from WWE.
I just said that.
No, you did not. You said that it was independently. It's
I said that
approval.
he still said
hold
what's up
on.
with him.
You got to speak.
Why
You
you
got to
yelling?
talk.
Why
You
you
got to
yelling?
talk. Let me talk.
You finished yelling?
Let me talk. And when I'm not talking about Jericho. I'm talking about Xavier fucking Woods. Or Apollo.
You lying?
Don't lie. All right, Alex _the _heel. Thanks for watching, Alex. Said it would be nice to see it, but I don't think it will happen with WWE and New Japan because Vince can't control New Japan wrestlers.
Talk your shit, Alex.
Black Wrestling Alliance said no. Y'all all Debbie Downers. Said more than likely Omega and the Bucks will sign with the E in a year or two.
No.
But hold on. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
It will happen. It will happen. Cause you know why? Money.
Yeah, but
Money.
when you give up all that creative just for a little extra dollars, literally you have like the fact
Hold on.
AJ did it.
We're gonna talk about Raw and about Brock's fucking ridiculous fucking contract.
But come
I
on,
got some
it's-
shit to say about that shit.
All right.
I got some fucking shit to say
All
about
right,
that.
kayfabe. All right, because we
Okay,
don't know it's
Dad.
a work. All right. Word
It's not a
_life
work.
25. Yeah, it is.
Wrestling is real life.
You okay, B?
it's still real to me, damn it.
Word _life 25. Thanks for watching. Kenny said in an interview that both companies working together would be best for business. Word _life 25. Which is true. And then everybody started talking
Is
about
that your driver's license picture?
it's expired.
So you look like you were born in the 1960s.
I know.
From 1968. That's like your
Word
Hold on, when she was in the back of those of Rosa Parks and she got thrown in jail. That's your mugshot picture.
Be quiet.
Yeah, no, not.
Like you were Rosa.
You should see my passport picture is better though. That's what I use. And then let me see if anyone else said anything besides WWE Jamaica and Kofi Kingston being the GM. That was funny. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So I mean, stay tuned. You never know. Like everyone says in the wrestling world, never say never. So that would be that. So we're going to close our opening segment with the rumor of the week. And it's so appropriate that we just talked about New Japan because WWE rumored to produce an independent special on the WWE Network in 2019. So there have been some talks up in Connecticut that producing an independent wrestling special on the network next year, and the idea would be to feature talent that are not signed to the company but are doing things around the wrestling world. So my question to you, Sir Wilkins, first would be, would you like to see an independent wrestling special on the WWE Network? Because if you guys don't remember, and if you have 99, they had an amazing, which I wish they kept doing, they had an amazing show called Breaking Ground, and it was following NXT superstars. So they were following Enzo, Cass, Carmella, American Alpha, and it was showing kind of their day-to-day and about, you know, them being up and coming.
Is Breaking Ground like the Madden curse?
No, why? Only two of them not there no more?
And then the other two, American Alpha?
It's not the death. They look. Chad Gable was on TV last week, and Jason Gable is about to come back because he was
Jason
injured.
Jordan?
Yeah, you know what I meant. And then Carmella is WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown.
So you said 1 out of 5.
I say 3 out of 5 has a really good chance. Okay.
2 out of 5 is a really good chance.
Anyway, would you like to see an independent wrestling special on a WWE Network?
Of course, I'd like to see the big machine help out the little ones. Oh, did that hurt your feelings, ladies and gentlemen? Like I said before.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Why can't I break the fourth wall?
Hey, stop breaking it, okay?
Why can't I break the fourth wall?
This nigga trying to break the fourth wall.
Nigga, let me break the fourth wall.
It's not the office.
I can break the fourth wall.
Go for it.
I'm gonna break the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall, son. You ain't that.
Like I said before, they are going and raping the indie scene. I would love to see this, and this is just more proof of what they're doing. They're raping the industry, and nobody sees it. Does it help the industry? Yes, because it puts more wrestling on the map. It's a trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
They're like the fucking Republicans in theory on economics.
How about the rich?
Like how I put
Super
that in.
smart.
Talking about daddy, yo. So I'm talking about. This is why Rico Haiti. This is why freaking Rico Haiti, nigga.
So it's
Okay.
helping, and I love to see it. Oh, like, you know what? it's like,
I see you, Leo.
you know, you see that talent, and you're like, yo, he was on that independent episode of WWE on like a couple years ago. Now he's a star. You know, it's dope. It's dope because it's showcasing different things. Now, my only issue is I don't want them to wrestle WWE style.
Well, no, I think that, I mean, I'm gonna be safe to assume, but like if they're not signed to WWE, it's definitely.
Yeah, but I don't want to like change them too much. Like, oh, well, we'll do this, Kenny.
But I think it'll be more of a documentary style, like how Breaking Ground was.
And it would be really cool. I think it adds more content to this already somewhat building network that they're doing right now.
Okay.
So I'm a little happy about this.
All right. My opinion is this way. If they're gonna do it right. Example. Let's say they signed WWE and they expect to be at NXT in August, correct? And their last indie dates, they should document them as they're doing the indies goodbyes to show different styles and different people. If that's the case, they could showcase potential talent and them just going through the indies, the everyday grind. That will give like a real reality feel of the real grit of coming from the indies and then how their lifestyle changed throughout. Like maybe like the indie guy, let's say how that indie guy is named Haiti Hero. Big Dick Haiti. Facts, I like that. So Big Dick Haiti, right? So Big Dick Haiti is going through the stretch of.
Okay, no. Y'all gotta change that name.
No, we're not. No,
What?
we're keeping that. Big Dick Haiti.
Big Dick Haiti is a great name.
Yes, Big Dick Haiti.
Not.
Yes, it is.
Because you're not Haitian. All right, fine. Big Dick Cuban, whatever.
No, regardless.
We call him Cuban Mac Daddy.
Whoa, I like that.
Cuban Mac Daddy.
So Cuban.
Don't use that in your day-to-day life.
So this dude Cuban and Mac Daddy had to tag team. This is the tag team. Cuban Mac Daddy and Big Dick Haiti. You know, they showed how that they went from sharing a 1-bedroom together, going through the grind.
Are you telling the life story of you and Leo?
No. Why gotta be uncomfortable for it? No, we don't live in a 1-bedroom together.
You guys should move in together.
No.
Roomies.
No, not a 1-bedroom. Probably a 2-bedroom, but not a 1-bedroom. No.
I was trying to help you guys move out to find a nice little place.
Nigga, and they don't have a kitchen.
So you need a kitchen.
You do. Anyway, the only reason why I said it because you said he shouldn't.
So you know, like Mac Daddy Cuban and Big Dick Haiti, they over here going through a struggle from the 1-bedroom of them sharing the car. They doing odd jobs so like they could get gas to go to the next show, and then you see how their life is different. You know, now they both have individual cars, individual houses. I want to see that grind, baby. I want to see that grind. If you're gonna do a show like that, show the indies, you want people to show WWE is the $1 million dream that you want. So you gotta present. If you want to present your product as a be-all, end-all and be-all, show that grind, show the hustle, son. Show that. Like my son Mitch said, and paid in full, baby. Like my son said, son.
I love the hustle, man.
You feel me? You gotta show that. I want more shows that show the heart. I want to cry in more of these shows. I want to get emotional.
You cried a lot already, though.
Dang, son.
So you should watch it. Did you ever watch Breaking Ground?
Of course. But I want to see it from the standpoint of the guys last day in the indies to show how the indies really is. And that will showcase a wide...
You want to cry more?
Listen, stay focused. So I want to see that way. So WWE, book it. That's it. I think that's a great idea.
All right, so we're going to... you guys are out of control.
I didn't talk to you last night.
You did.
No, I did. Why are you lying?
You guys didn't talk to each other?
Cry.
This is a conversation. Yo, yeah. I'll call you back. Never do. Never do. Never do.
Do you feel like a jilted lover?
What?
Yeah.
What does jilted lover means?
What do you think about it? Think about it. Use context clues.
Niggas ain't gonna tell me I don't feel like it because this ain't school, all right? And school is out for the summer.
But everything...
Because really is.
Every day is a learning day. But all right. All right, so we're going to move along to our second segment, which
That's
is
your word,
the
though,
Raw Key
son?
Cap. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Which is the WWE recap. So 2 ups, 2 downs, guys. So I will start with... I'll start with you, Mr. Black. 2 up, 2 ups, 2 downs for Raw. Please and thank you.
Raw was Yoga Doodoo. I like the segment, the opening segment between Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. Oh my gosh. The walking Armageddon is back. He is back. my son Bobby Lashley.
Yo, it's sad that it's come to a point for Roman to put over Bobby fucking Lashley.
So what? That's what you do.
That shit is wild.
How many people put over Roman?
That shit is bananas.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, he would have been the last person I would have thought, but
so y'all complain
like
that
it.
the company is very
like
they shove Roman down our throat, but yet when he put on another talent, y'all still complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm making it a known fact that this is what's happening.
So that's up for me. I love that segment. I love it. And another up for me, I love that main event. I love the whole dynamic. It was a very good match. Even though how they ended the DQ, heel heat for both of them. Everybody's tight like, oh, I'm gonna do this good match. That's a great way to get heat, baby. Down, oh my gosh. I have to say, the Riot Squad, that match, didn't really like it. The Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, I'm kind of getting tired of Braun Strowman beating him up. It's kind of getting tiring.
It's only been 2 weeks.
He been beating him up for a while. Like when him and Sami Zayn was doing tag team with him and Bobby Lashley, how many times did he beat them up? It's kind of getting tiring now.
Nah, it's funny though. I
it's
think
getting tiring, but so much that you could beat up a guy. Like what's gonna be the ending game? Braun Strowman win?
I mean, but
that's really exciting. We all know that's gonna happen. So that's
how you build up someone.
But you already beat them up already. How more can you embarrass the dude?
But he's not embarrassed. It's a story.
That's a down for me. The whole, I guess another down for me is how the match versus Curtis Axel versus Matt Hardy was cut down short. Like just overall the whole, I would say that's a down.
Did you see the botches?
No. Let me finish. I want to say that's a down. I'll take that back.
Jeff. My bad. Oops.
I say Raw, the biggest down is it had too much tag teams. That's the biggest down of the night. That it got too repetitive after a while. So that's it for me.
Okay.
2 ups, 2 downs.
First things first.
I'm the realist.
I'm a hater.
You a hater.
I'm a hater.
You're a hater. Wipe that sweat of hater juice coming off your head, nigga.
Oh, gosh.
First things
Yo,
first.
if we ever get that big and like we get graphics, like that would have been a really funny graphic. Like,
so Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens wasn't up. I'm tired of disgusting people like you doing hater ass shit.
It's boring.
You a hater. My down was Natalya versus Alexa Bliss.
The match was decent.
It was really fun now.
The match was decent though.
My up of the week. Bayley turns heel. We've all been waiting for this. It's Bayley, bitch.
She's still.
It's Bayley, bitch.
I thought you were about to say it's Bobby, the Bobby Smurf song.
No, it's. I'm sorry, I'm using it from. It's,
what?
Because Bobby Smurf made a song.
I know. That's what I was saying, sir.
But like.
No, you didn't pick it up, and you were slow.
You didn't do the beat.
Sir, you were slow.
Like, how you pick up some like pop beat for the Bobby Smurf thing? No.
I didn't even use a beat. What beat are you talking about?
Like it's
What
like a
song are y'all talking about?
Do you have doo-doo in your ears and you're hearing shit?
Yo, that was corny,
That's
son.
mad nasty.
That was a reach.
I'm not reaching. Do you have doo-doo in your ears?
But
Yes.
how would he get doo-doo in his ear?
Oh my gosh.
What kind of freak nasty stuff he did too?
Have you ever got doo-doo in your ears?
Maybe he likes girls pooping on him.
You ever let somebody poop on you?
Babies.
That's fair.
But anyways, back to what I was saying. It's Bayley, bitch. It's Bayley, bitch.
But you know what's crazy? You look like one of them fucking things that blow up during her fucking intro.
If anybody who doesn't see it,
Fucking
Leo
car
was
salesman
dancing
shit.
to my song. It's Bayley, bitch.
Come on, Leo. Show them the dance, Daddy. Come on.
It's
Your
Bayley,
hand.
bitch.
Your hand is massive.
It's Bayley, bitch. Come on, Leo. It's Bayley, bitch. It's Bayley, bitch. It's Bayley, bitch.
But it looks like the fucking shit from the beginning of her entrance.
That shit was
But
fire.
no bullshit though. All would be lost next week if she come out to the same fucking song.
No, she can't.
She
All
cannot.
black. All black.
Like
her
if
hair
she,
is
like
down.
if they let her pull a Ziggler, I would allow it.
And now her
at
crooked
that point.
ponytail look like a dummy.
Well, her crooked, well, she look like a dummy. But it shouldn't be no ponytail. It should be just straight hair.
Straight
or,
hair down, and I would actually holler at her. Anyways.
So you would holler at her in the club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Bayley.
All right. My downs are. Some people are gonna get mad at me about this. Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley.
You a hater.
No, you're a hater. You're a hater.
I wonder why y'all best friends. Y'all probably share the same exact hater rate every morning.
But what's crazy is I'm actually on board for Bobby versus Roman.
No, I'm on board for, but the segment was trash.
Okay.
The segment was trash.
Because it was the same thing they did last week, and it was Bobby showing him like, you don't know better than me.
Yeah.
No. I like the promo against each other, but the match was doo-doo. I didn't really like
the match was okay, but the promo was trash.
I like that.
The Intercontinental Championship, Dolph Ziggler, anything Dolph does is a thumbs up for me.
That was 3, so watch it next time. All right, but I'm actually gonna start with you. SmackDown, 2 ups, 2 downs. Go.
2 ups, 2 downs. 1 up would be Rusev versus Xavier Woods. That was a really good match.
Really good match.
Now, another up for me was the Usos and Jeff Hardy versus Sanity. Because Jeff Hardy made up for that fucking shit show he did with Eric Young. Sorry, not a botch. So that's my down, Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy. Now my other down is, I know everybody's excited about this, the return of Kane and the return of Team Hell No.
Yeah, I'm marked out. Nah, I'm marked out.
I am going to give you guys a down.
Nah, I'm marked out.
Hey, when you're listening to this, it's a down.
That shit, you know
Team
what?
Team Hell No is a down.
That shit is dope. That is definitely SummerSlam worth. That is a SummerSlam match. And if it's not, it's trash.
I'm over it.
It didn't even start really.
I'm over it already.
You telling me you did not ever enjoy any of them therapy things?
It was amazing for that time. We're over things. You're a governor. And
he's not.
He lost.
Election is not until November, and he gotta. First of all, everyone, if you don't know, public officials, they don't make no money, so he gotta make some money for this damn.
I don't care. Like, get away from me. Get a life. You're done with wrestling.
He's not though. He came out with new gear.
New gear because he's not wearing his fucking dress pants. By the way, Baron Corbin out here in fucking dress pants.
The fucking vest. Like, where did he get the fucking vest from?
Outfit
Salvation Army? Like, why he out here?
No, I don't this express outfit he got on. Fucking, you had Tamina walking around here with a Zara outfit. My nigga, like, yo, what's going on here?
But I love Tamina.
No, Tamina needs to change her clothes because she was wearing a Zara outfit. And then now they got Baron Corbin all dressed down to the nines and fucking express wear.
He looks fresh.
No, he don't.
He looked like stupid. He looked like his outfit was $2.
And then his shirt coming out of his pants.
That's why he sits off when he wrestles.
Fucking stupid.
You're giving him excuses.
You're giving him too many chances.
All right, well you're not.
Oh yeah, why make fun about his stupid haircut?
Huh? What?
No, I like the no hair.
He looks dumb.
He looks way better.
He need a beard.
Way better. Well, yeah, maybe. All right, then what was your other down? You said Team Hell No reunited, and even though I don't agree.
Ellsworth and calls out Asuka. I'm not really like Ellsworth is cool, but it's like maybe I'm just so against like men and women fighting each other. Like,
but what's crazy is they do it in the indies.
Yeah, but it's like he's so like
frail.
Yeah,
but he's not though.
He might be the dude that we used to hang out with. Remember Michael Blake? Like he reminded me of him. Like his whole structure and everything. What are you gonna do? Fight me? I whoop his behind.
So why are you always so aggressive?
I guess, yeah.
You chokeslam him, so he's the one who chokeslammed him.
Because you're being aggressive. Like,
I did chokeslam.
Cut the shit. All right.
Tell him that he chokeslammed him in front of his mother.
I told him.
While his mother was watching.
I then looked at, didn't I not just then look at you and was like, cut your shit? Like,
and what he did after? Pointed his mother's like, you next.
Oh, like Goldberg? You did a Goldberg on a female? That's fucked up.
I did not.
Yes, you did. All right, Mrblacc, 2 ups, 2 downs.
I love the whole Rusev build up to Extreme Rules.
Rusev Day.
I like it because
Happy Rusev Day, everyone.
Even though that he may not win, but they treat it like a big deal.
But what if he does though?
No, regardless what it is though, like I'm just so happy that he's getting this shine. I just like the build up to this. If he lose, I know he's gonna put an A1 match. You know, they're gonna be big dick status across the board with them two going at it in the ring. Love it, love that big dick potential match.
Wow.
And another up for me is, oh my gosh, is Daniel Bryan and his man's come out, Kane, son, come run out and help him. And at the end though, son, no words, just a hug.
You're so soft,
yes.
Why are you so soft?
Because that's his man.
Yo.
No, did you cry? Did you cry?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Did you shed some Jabba tears?
Cause I cry sometimes.
But
I cry sometimes about it. There you go, little J. Cole. You feel me? Like the vocals.
No, you
Hater.
No, you
Hater.
You need to warm up. Not put your hand in my
Like I
face.
said before,
I don't like that.
reason why I had that is so good because these are two main events, legit main eventers.
Really, nigga?
Oh no.
Yeah. No.
Daniel Bryan. If you like put Daniel Bryan or Kane in the main event, it will not look weird. The Belgian brothers, they are great hands in the ring. Them two fought together in the ring. It's gonna be a great match, and it makes the tag team titles. You a hater, son. You a hater, son. I bet you.
Look, they're playing Daniel Bryan safe
But let me
card.
finish. But no, let me finish though. It's the simple fact that if you want the tag team championship to be more relevant, this is a great way to do
No,
that.
that's not why they're doing that.
No, that's
it's
not
because
why they're doing
that's not why they're doing.
Can I finish my statement though?
Yeah.
Let me say something. Real quick.
No,
Because you be cutting me off too.
No, I didn't cut you off. You up to
You
that
cut me off earlier.
Wow, you mad petty though, son.
I'm just gonna
that was
not
mad
keep
long
count.
ago. I wasn't even finished.
About 20 minutes ago.
Go ahead.
I was saying this way because now you make the ties feel like a big deal. Now it's just like they literally went through all the tag team. So why not inject an old school tag team, but yet still relevant? Kane can still go in the ring. Daniel Bryan can still go in the ring. And now Daniel Bryan takes half the bumps. Now them four in the ring, that's chemistry right there. So I'm definitely looking forward to that match. So I'm happy that Team Hell No came back. Even that match that he had with them was a great match. Very solid from beginning to end. That's a big dick stats. Nice and solid and hard. Feel me, son? No pause. No pause.
All the way pause.
No. And no pause for that. I meant what I said. And great match.
I said what I said.
I meant what I said.
I said what I said.
So what y'all to argue, son? You a hater.
I'm not. How am I?
Stay in
what
your
am I
place.
hating in?
Just like my son LeBron Ball said, stay in your place.
Okay, now that can be taken very which ways.
Stay in your place.
So I suggest you watch yourself.
Stay.
You watch
Can you
yourself.
tell me your next
Stay.
things?
Down was
Cut all this shit off. Continue.
Down was the sanity match. How the hell that you find out like a real debut match and you lose? Like I don't know. It's just like I just didn't like it. Like it should have been more of a bigger deal. It was just like I didn't really like it like that. I guess another down for me was that Jeff Hardy's Eric Young match. I expected more out of that match because they had many great matches in TNA. I was expecting that whole TNA match again, but I overly hyped it up for no reason. So yeah.
I'm glad you own that one. Cause as you watch it, if you haven't watched the 24 Hardys, Jeff was not all the way there in TNA. So if he had a match with Eric Young, it probably was not all that.
Okay.
But all right, we're gonna move on to our third segment. Don't wave your hand at me. Don't be rude. This ain't time for that. So we're gonna move along to our third segment, which is actually we're going to do a WWE 177 day review. So it has been 6 months to the date. Today in live world it is Wednesday, but on TV land it will be Friday. So it has been about 177 days of WWE in 2018, and we have some interesting categories that I do want to pick. Those that are watching on the live feed, you can participate as well. I want to get your opinions on some things that have been going on the first half of 2018. So Mike, so first one is Superstar of the Year so far. Who has, and it can either, and it's just one for right now, male or female, you can say whichever. Who has been the one person the last 6 months that you just been like, yo, this person, Superstar of the Year so far?
Oh, cool. How about you go for Mr. Black, because you like to cook a lot?
I need time to think about that. I ain't even trying to think about it. Go ahead.
You don't know yet? It's simple.
What's the first person that comes to mind?
It's he doesn't know yet. Because he doesn't understand greatness.
You know what I'm saying?
No. You didn't get you didn't want to cook. I told you to come into the kitchen and you weren't cooking. Now I'm gonna start cooking. I'm gonna put the chef hat on. The chef hat is on. And you know who that man is? Braun Strowman. It is that motherfucking simple. Braun Strowman is the superstar of the year so far. Greatest Royal Rumble win. Money in the Bank. Phenomenal promos being cut. You are understanding that he's a monster among men. Braun Strowman is the superstar of the year so far. Phenomenal job. And we're just itching. We're going like this, like crackhead. Itching for him to fight Brock. We want him to win a title. That's why he is the superstar of the year so far. I don't understand why it took you so long, brother.
You know what you sound like? You ever watch a promo, Brother Love, when he had the fucking, what the fuck was it called?
I think I said that when like Can I use Down to Harlem. I was like,
no, not your DM. No, but you sound like Brother Love just now. That was really funny. And yeah,
do you have an answer?
I say The Miz because I feel like every time the person.
She's disrespectful.
Can I finish?
Yes.
You can talk.
Because I feel like every time that The Miz, every time someone is on the Miz TV, it's a great rub, and their stock always goes up. The fact that he took two different people that was doing nothing backstage, the Miz Taraj, made them something, and it transitioned to the what is it called? The B Squad. They transitioned to the B Squad, the B team, and they still are relevant.
Best team.
The fact that they got that rub and continue to do that rub off the Miz, the fact that every time, like I said earlier, every time someone's going on the show, it felt like the Intercontinental Championship felt like the big deal. Everybody may feel it. You say Braun, everybody's itching him for the title, but everybody's itching for my son, the Mizzenton, to get on back in the time where he belongs. Everybody's itching for that Daniel Bryan versus Miz match. Everybody's itching, everybody's feeling for it.
It better happen, Mania 35.
Like you just want that hit one more time. One more time, you just want to sniff like. That's
I hope that's not from experience.
No, I never sniff crack ever in my life. I'll never do that. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. So everybody think that I did crack to lose weight, I could suck my dick. Anyways.
Why did that become your little promo?
Nah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on. Like, we're gonna suck my damn dick.
Hold.
Anyways, like I said before, like the Miz, everybody around him seems to prosper. And every match he's in,
yes,
it's a good match. And every time you go out there, he's selling everything. Underrated. Never get injured. He's always there. Look at the Marines, baby. That franchise you took, that was the movie 6. That was like Yoga Flame movie, son.
That shit was suck.
Yeah, right. You're a hater. I'd be like this. Oh shoot, what we gonna do now, Miz? I'd be so hyped to watch this movie. To me, I'm waiting for him to become WWE champion because it reminds me of the renaissance of Chris Jericho. So, just give that man the title. He needs that title. He is above the IC and the US. Give that man the main belt. Give him it.
Okay.
So sorry, Leo's ass off camera. No, I can't.
Or to my abs?
No.
Wow.
See
what you did?
Mine actually, I actually agree for the first time with Mr. Black. And I actually think The Miz has been superstar of the year so far this year. I think him once again with the IC title and him really taking it to another level.
You guys see what Braun is doing right now?
Braun.
Yeah, but he's like,
he's like
once again, you expect that from him.
This is only 6 months in. I'm pretty sure when we do our full year review, I probably will say Braun. So relax, okay? All right, next one.
You expect that from him, and he's a Vince guy. Vince
Next
like big guys,
be...
so you expect that.
You like big guys too.
Pause.
You're what? You know what? You don't deserve it. I'm gonna say directly. This nigga's gay. That's it.
I think you like big guys.
What? I like big girls, but I get big guys.
You almost said big dicks. You did. You almost said. Like it was on the tip of his tongue and he heard it and his voice he stopped. He said, "Oh, I can't say that." All right, match.
No, you gay. I said it first.
It's okay.
All right, match of the year so far.
Match of the year so far. It's easy, and it happened a few weeks ago. You know what that match of the year was?
What?
Johnny Wrestling versus you know who. You know who. Huh?
Ciampa.
It was such amazing. The amount of storytelling that was being told in that match.
So the match he's talking about is the Street Fight NXT.
No, hold on. Chicago Street fight.
Okay, Chicago Street Fight at NXT TakeOver Chicago, which was Gargano versus Ciampa. So that's the match.
It was amazing. Amazing. The emotion, the footwork, the charm. It was just off. It was like, it felt so good. It looked so good. It was just amazing wrestling on every level. Before he even walked out, storytelling was being told. When the match was done, storytelling. During the match, you didn't know what was gonna happen. You didn't know who was gonna win.
He really didn't though. Everybody was
Amazing. It's quality. No. Quality is when you get a piece of chicken that's not dry at the buffet. Amazing is when Big Mama cooks that chicken. And it's extra juicy and tender.
That juice is dripping down you.
Juice dripping down your mouth.
Even the juice tastes good.
The juice tastes good. And then after you eat it, you lick the plate.
Okay, all
Because you know what? That's what kind of match it was. Because after that match was over, you wanted more.
Wow, you lick the plate.
Because that's what the match of the year was.
That's big dick
so
status
far.
right there.
So far, all
That's
right.
big dick status.
Mr. Black,
Double big dick status.
how do you have this?
Dang!
2 dicks in the picture.
Dang!
Pause.
That broke the meter!
Oh, Lord.
Dang!
What is
Double
your-
dick, big dick status?
What is
Double
your
dick,
match?
big
Hey,
dick.
I didn't think that was possible.
focus.
Same thing.
Focus. Oh, okay.
Say double big dick status.
So you're agreeing match of the year so far was NXT
Great
TakeOver
storytelling.
Ciampa versus
Every time you see
Gargano.
them, you feel the beef. You feel the heat. You feel it through your scream. Like, even like, yo.
Talk to him.
Look, every time.
Talk to him.
I feel like just jumping in and fighting him for him.
Thank you.
feel like
He's like, yo, you fucking up my man's, B.
I be
Like you
tight.
fucked him over.
I be tight, son.
You're the best man at his wedding.
Son, I be
That's
tight,
what you
son.
do to him?
I be tight.
Why?
So angry at that shit. And you come out and don't say a word?
But
But you think you better than us?
that's the point. Oh, kayfabe is a lie. Kayfabe
It's
is
still real to us.
running
I still
wild.
believe it. I still believe it.
Clearly.
Tight, son.
All right, mine would be, and it's interesting. We actually all chose an NXT takeover match, so it says a lot that the match of the year so far for all of us is something in the NXT side. Mine was actually NXT TakeOver New Orleans. It was for the NXT Championship. It was Cien Almas versus Aleister Black. That match for me took both of them to their limit. It wasn't the first time that they met each other, but it was gonna be the last because, as everyone knows, Cien got called up. But I just think the chemistry, the story in that, and the back and forth between the both of them, and they're both very athletic, very amazing in-ring skills were shown that night. And everybody, the energy in New Orleans, you could feel it. So once again, NXT TakeOver, really, if you those that are watching on the live feed, the next TakeOver will be here in Brooklyn.
Holla at the jobbers, we're gonna be in the building.
Yes, so look out for the Jobber shirts and Undisputed Era shirts because they're going to be running wild at Barclays Center. But if you haven't already experienced a takeover, I highly suggest you do so before the end of the year. All right, next one is the Jobbers Freshman 15. So if those that know, Double XL does a Freshman 15 list every year. Every year, up and coming hip hop rappers, everyone. So I did our little remix. So the Jobber Freshman 15. So the one superstar that you guys feel is gonna have that breakout star year.
Ooh, we're gonna breakout star here?
Yes.
You wanna take this one or you want me to go? Because I'm about to start cooking. I'm gonna put
Well,
the shot pan on.
don't cook a three
the
course
season.
meal. Just
Got
get
me the
just
season, got
just
the
get
layers,
it in.
got the adobo.
Got the adobo. It's gonna be a little salty. But you know, we Haitian. We like a little salt on our food. Straight diabetic, fill it in the salt. my nigga.
I be feeling it.
Fill it in the
it.
salt. So you know.
So far, who's been the freshman of the year?
Are we doing freshman or are we doing jobber?
Freshman, but I just put Jobber on it because we got to brand everything.
Okay. Ember Moon, B.
Okay.
Ember Moon put on quality matches. Let's talk about Ember Moon real quick.
Go for it.
I've been saying this since she came up on the roster that she is the future. Her matches have been phenomenal. And her in that ladder match, Money in the Bank,
Oh, she held her place up there, B. Delicious. Chocolate thunder ass.
I wanna take her down. I really wanna take her down.
So, that Ebony Queen is being a queen.
And she play video games?
And she played video game.
And she watch Voltron? Oh my gosh. And she know about Reboot and Beast Wars? Whoa!
She a nerd.
Whoa,
She a
my
black
gosh.
nerd. She a black nerd. So let's talk about it real quick. What she needs to improve on. We're gonna do the whole freshman report card from Sir Wilkins, aka Rico Haiti. So first things first, her in-ring skills is amazing.
Teach yourself, Rico Haiti. Teach them.
It's amazing. Amazing in-ring skills. She can be stiff sometimes, she sometimes gives up.
Yeah.
I've noticed that a couple times. But when her gear is fully there, she's fucking amazing.
Solid.
Her weaknesses, and we all know it's blatantly obvious, is on the mic.
It's the mic.
And that's why they have hit her from talking on the mic. Once she improves on that, her charisma, because she does a couple of live feeds, she talks to the fans, she needs to continue doing that to improve on her mic skills. Continue talking to the fans, doing live feeds on her Instagram, and doing that will help her improve on the mic and talking in front of the mirror. She has the potential to be a top star in WWE. And that is Sir Wilkins, aka Rico Haiti, freshman report card.
All right, so who's your freshman of the year so far?
Bars.
I'm gonna double up with 2.
Bars.
You can't double up, baby.
Come on, baby.
Cannot double
Come on,
up.
baby.
Pick
Gotta
one.
choose one.
Why are you so greedy? Give to the needy.
Oh my gosh, throwback bars. I'm gonna say Valentine Dream. Reason why I'm gonna say this because he's young and he's that good. The only thing that's really stopping him is back if he doesn't get too full of himself. The fact that this is a hot rookie. My son's coming to like LeBron right now, son. He's LeBron of WWE. This man is simply amazing. Shout out to Mr. Amazing. Once again, you know, season finale show was great. You know, check him out over there on his Instagram feed. Holla out my boy.
Definitely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, but no.
I got you.
Yeah, Mr. Amazing. So he is great. For that age, he's that good. The sky's the limit. He's LeBron. Imagine when he reach LeBron's age. The sky's the limit. Every match he's in, it's good.
Sky's the limit.
And the fact that every time that he lost to Ricochet was due to his Ricky mistakes. Great storytelling. That's something that's been overlooked. The little stuff he does, his selling. How the fact that you feel his emotions, his entrance, you feel every last one of that. He is a bona fide entertainer. He is defining what sports entertainment is.
Okay.
That man is going places.
Yes.
Hashtag Black Ethnic, hashtag Black Boy Joy.
Oh, you know, it's all ebony right here so far.
Yeah, so my freshman, because I had to now change it because someone said Velveteen Dream. So the other wild card that I had is actually Miss Selena Vega. Who is, as everyone knows, is the...
That's empanada. That is, you know, I call my Spanish queens, you know, my Goya queens, you know? That's Goya queen at its finest, you know?
Beautiful.
So Selena Vega, to me, is definitely the catalyst in why Cien Almas is really going to be one of the top superstars in WWE. And it's going to be because of her. She can wrestle, so those that are gassed, she can go in the ring. And her mic skills are, it's almost...
Was this your hub?
She's related to Amazing Red. That's his cousin.
Yeah, no. When did she wrestle?
So, yeah, so... Fun fact if you didn't know.
She's from Queens, by the way.
She's from Queens, from New York. And she is the cousin of Amazing Red. So, but with her, she has the ability to be this generation's Paul Heyman. The way Paul Heyman is to Brock, she has the ability to be that to Cien Almas. And she has the ability to also create, if they wanted to even take it a step further, and create a stable with her. And I think her being kind of that head bitch in charge would really take the women's evolution and you know what they've been doing for women in WWE, and it'll take it to another level. So my pick, freshman of the year so far, would be Selena Vega. So the next topic is most improved superstar of the year so far.
I got this one.
Well,
you want to go ahead, bro?
Yeah, go first.
Murphy Leo 205 Live.
Yes!
The fact that this guy...
Murphy fucking Lee.
he definitely, this is a true definition of redefine your character. When I first saw him back, after industry, I remember him as a very good hand in the ring as when he was a tag team. Now he changes to a single star. Every time he's in that ring, you know you're gonna get a guaranteed good match. Guaranteed.
You know he not really 205. He not under 205, but it's cool.
Yeah, but the fact that he redefined that, he made 205 every time you know he's gonna wrestle is must-see TV.
Yes.
Whoever's in the ring with. And that 205 tournament that he was in, what? That was quality big dick status matches throughout every time he was in there. So that is my freshman of the year.
All right, so most improved.
Most improved
is Buddy Murphy from 205 Live.
I said Murphy Lee, right?
Yes, you did.
Buddy Murphy, sorry.
But I know what you meant.
Yeah.
So, Sir Wilkins.
I'm thinking of Country Grammar and...
You thinking about all the other Nelly songs.
Yeah.
Sir Wilkins, who's the most improved so far this year?
Okay, so some people might not like this one, but I think this is what you say, redefine the character that you are. And the person I'm picking is Lana.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you.
Has come a long way this year.
Definitely agree with
and people sleep on her. People make fun of her, and people don't take her serious. You have to understand, this girl wants it so bad. She truly wants to be a woman wrestler. Like, she wants it so bad, and you gotta love that enthusiasm and the work ethic that she puts behind it. She's gotten so much better in the ring. She's already a very charismatic person because she was a valet or a manager, whichever word you want to use. But what she's done so far, you gotta give it up to her.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta give her a round of applause for her evolution as a wrestler, and slowly becoming a star. And when the crowd is chanting your name, you doing something right. And Lana is my most improved player of the year.
All right. So we have Buddy Murphy. We have Lana. My choice is actually Elias, and I chose Elias
good one.
because we went from not taking him serious to him just being on the guitar to we just thinking this is going to be a fake ass gesture moment to us really now being invested with WWE stands for Walk with Elias. Like he flipped the goddamn company's fucking letters to his own fucking self. Like, who does that?
The Miz.
Like, besides Miz, which is why most improved goes to Elias. And the match even that he had at Money in the Bank with Seth Rollins, really, to me, for the last 6 months, it definitely took him to another level. And I think there's so much more to come. Like, even us being there, we were like, he's gonna win, and he didn't win, and we were all kind of upset, but we didn't want to be too upset because everyone likes Seth. But literally, when you can have a whole arena screaming Walk with Elias, you're over. So next one would be tag team of the year so far.
I'll take this one. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary, B.
Dang.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
Should have first.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't sold at first.
Why not?
I wasn't sold.
You rather that than paint? You want paint on the face?
I wasn't sold at first. I thought they were going too hard.
And I was so glad that they mentioned that in the promo recently. They were like, we went from paint. I'm glad they knew that shit was trash. It was doo-doo.
So how that match was eyed to the match of the night.
Yes. And what they done with the New Day when they were feuding, amazing. And then you kind of thought, for a split second, that New Day was carrying them. Then they moved on to another feud, but still putting on a show. They've gotten better on the mic. They're coinciding with each other so well. It's so in sync when they're talking on the mic with each other, and it's amazing. They are truly the tag team of the year, and I'm loving everything that they have been doing so far in this past 6 months, 188 days of the year that they have done. They are truly the tag team of the year thus far.
Okay.
I was gonna
You
choose.
can still say them. It's okay.
No. I was gonna say, Matt Hardy and Bray, because I love them, but they haven't done, like, it hasn't been 6 months with them. So I'm not trying to have internet memory. So I'm gonna, within the six months, it has to be the New Day. They put in great matches, individual with everybody. And they are remarkable as hell. You think that every time they're gonna die down, but yet they come with a new way to reinvent themselves. The fact that something simple, pancakes.
Nah, I think that shit is
pancakes. But it got over itself. Pancakes. Every time they put a little work in there, everybody eats. Such as Up, Down, Down. AJ has a show on there where like he goes to different gaming stores and check out their inventory. Every time they work with somebody, they somehow get the great rub. The stuff they did with The Miz and The Bar, great stuff. Something with the New Day, great. All their matches are quality. Yes, Xavier lost that match, but the fact that how he sold, and when Biggie put that sign, ouch, is the little stuff that they do to redefine tag team wrestling and single wrestling. This is why, once again, Black excellence. This is why the New Day is the tag team of the year so far.
Okay. I still think Bray and
yeah, but it's not been 6
Hardy,
months though.
But it's still within the first 6 months. So
nah,
okay.
You got Dominic for 6 months.
I mean, to be honest, it's half of the 6 because you know
three.
About 3 months.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna pick them, but I just feel like 6 months.
You wanted something more solid.
Yeah.
Understood. So mine's would be actually the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Undisputed Era. To me,
it's a good pick, Mom.
It's tag team of the year so far. And it's because I, as a wrestling fan, my love for wrestling comes from stables.
Yeah.
And they also got Crazy White Boy.
I am a huge Four Horsemen fan to this day. And for me, a stable, like whether it's, you know, you acknowledge NWO as a stable, DX as a stable, Evolution as a stable, they always provide a platform for the superstars in the group to be bigger. And the reason I really like, because I tell y'all, I thought Roderick Strong was stale, like 40-year-old day bread stale. And the fact that he turned heel and joined Undisputed Era and now is a part of that stable, you see him in a different way. You take him a little bit more serious. You take him a little bit more established because he has Adam Cole as the front leader of the group. And I just think as a tag team, and you know, in their own right, Kyle O'Reilly, the charisma on Kyle O'Reilly is ridiculous. Like,
I agree.
Every time he comes, like every time they come out, you're always looking at him to seeing what he's gonna do next. And you know, unfortunately Bobby Fish got injured, but Bobby Fish can go in the ring 110%. So the 4 of them, to me, is the only real stable WWE even has. And for me, that alone is why they would be tag team of the year so far. So the last one we're gonna do is superstar to watch for the next 188 days. So we have the next 188 days left of 2018, which sounds really weird because where has the year gone? Yeah. But who is the one superstar you guys are gonna look for at once we get to the end of the year? You're gonna be like, they're the shit. Like,
I have to say Jason Jordan, because the momentum he had before he got injured was great, and he is one of those weirdos that he want to be successful. I bet you when he was out, he was not just sitting at home not doing nothing, playing video games like Big Cass. He's probably working on his promo skills, looking at old videos to see what he can improve in the ring, watching old Kurt Angle tape, Chris Benoit tape, Daniel Bryan tapes, to understand that when I come back, I want to be prepared to perfect my craft. And even if before he got injured, you saw every week his mic was getting better and better and better. And he was interacting with different wrestlers, selling for them, little stuff he was doing, proving each and every week. At this point, I know when he comes back, the hunger's gonna be there, either with American Alpha or him by himself as a single individual. That man is much watch for the rest of the year.
Okay, must watch for Mrblacc is Jason Jordan. All right, so Wilkins, who is the must see for the next 188 days?
It's already starting, and he hasn't had a good first half. Mojo Rawley.
Yo.
We have to keep an eye on him because they're gonna give him that push, and he's gonna be a top mid carder real soon. Okay. And last night he had this little feud, like the other night he had this little feud with No Way Jose, but that's just the appetizer.
I think his ring gear is just whack. I think that's what it is.
The what?
His ring gear.
I mean, we're not talking about ring gear.
Why are you talking about his clothes?
Because it's just like how that.
You talked about Leo's clothes earlier.
What? I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that how that the direction you try to go, you gotta change your look.
Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
Okay,
it's coming. But he has the tools in place. He's
solid.
He's great in the ring. Solid. Great on the mic. Solid on the mic, I would say more.
Yeah.
And he everything is developing.
Everybody's sleeping on him, and that's the part that fucks with me.
He just needs.
I agree with you.
That moment.
Okay.
And when he gets to that moment, he gonna eat it up.
He gonna cook.
He gonna cook.
He gonna cook that cocaine in right there. He gonna cook it, you know, with a chef hat and everything.
Okay.
All right. So as we were talking about, so Wilkins said his superstar to be on the watch is Mojo Riley. So mine's would be, let's see, there are a few, but next 188 days. You know what? No bullshit. There has to be an alert out for Lio Rush. And I say that because he debuted on NXT, he debuted on 205 Live. Yeah, and the character that they have him as is a character I didn't even think he could pull off. And I think that the whole kind of like, I'm better than you, I'm the man of the hour, I'm flashy, like, it's not who he is per se, but the way he's presenting it is in a really dope way, and he is phenomenal in the ring. I mean, granted, shout out to that jobber that definitely jobs at him on 205 Live, but you know, he can go in the ring, and anyone that's seen him in the indies just personally and on TV know he can go. So I definitely think.
Oh my gosh, Topanga? Man,
Topanga has an age, B.
She was just like she was in Boys Meets World, B.
When it's Boy Meets World, the Boy Meets World.
Did you watch Girl Meets World?
Of course I did.
You saw when Eric came back, son? That he's like some kind of official now? Oh my god. Sean?
Yeah. Moment of silence for Sean, guys.
Alright.
Sean died?
Clearly, if we do a fucking moment of silence. Now you ruined the moment of silence. Great. But alright.
It's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix, yeah. Because I don't think it's on TV no more. So, all right, we're going to move on to our second to last segment, which I'm actually bringing a game back that we used to do at our old podcast, which is Push, Bury, Fire. It's a throwback game where, you know, like how everyone likes to fuck, marry, kill type of shit. You know, you guys typically do that shit all the time. So I'm going to give you guys 4 different categories, and you're going to tell me who would you push, who would you bury, and who would you fire. So the first one is the British Strong Style. So we have Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven. And then side note, rumor has it that they WWE trademarked British Strong Style, so no one else can use it.
The evil empire strikes.
All right, but who wants to go first? Who would you push, who would you bury, and who would you fire?
I'll push Trent. I'll bury Pete Dunne for a little bit. I'll fire Tyler Bate.
Okay. Sir Wilkins?
Pushing Pete Dunne, he hasn't really done anything yet. So, firing Tyler Bate and burying Trent Seven.
Okay. Next category, NXT turned main roster. So we have Mojo Riley, we have No Way Jose, and we have the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Who would you push, who would you bury, and who would you fire?
I'm pushing Mojo Riley. I'm going to fire No Way Jose. You guys already know how I feel about him. And I'm going to bury Ty Dillinger. He's already buried, but we'll bury him again.
Wow, you're going to put some more dirt on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I push Ty. I fire Mojo, and I bury No Way.
Okay. TNA turned WWE superstar. So we have AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, and Samoa Joe.
Oh, shoot.
It's a hard one.
Come on, easy. I push my son Bobby Lashley.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. I'll fire AJ because he always go back to New Japan and rule it. And I guess I bury Samoa Joe.
Can't bury Joe. rude.
I'm gonna push Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Bury Bobby Lashley and
Yeah.
fire AJ Styles.
This was a hard one. I wouldn't fire. I would definitely fire Bobby Lashley. But anyway, last one. Total Divas. So we have Lana, we have Natalya, and Carmella.
Pushing Lana, firing Natalya, and burning Carmella.
Same thing.
Same thing?
Yep.
All right, well, you know what? Before we start do our final segment, let me see. Back Wrestling Alliance said fire Mojo. You're fucked up. He also said, push Samoa, bury AJ, fire Lashley. I agree. And that's it so far with the push, bury, fire. So it's a nice little game that, you know, had to bring out of the vault for this week's episode. So we have made it to our final segment. You just made the list. So once again, every week we try to put someone on the list, something, someone. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So it was yesterday, you know, I was leaving work, whatever. So I was going to catch the L train to transfer to Longmont Street to catch the shuttle bus to go home. So I'm walking, and next thing you know, some lady, like, she bum rushed me, pushed me on her shoulder. Like, she's like probably 4'11", looked at me, and I was like, excuse me, and caught attitude with me. That is white privilege at its finest, man. I looked at her, yo, I want to smack fire out of her. Like that mean, like, pow, that pimp status. Like, I like put baby powder on my hand, slap the mess out of her. And then some guy was like, yo, don't worry about it, this, that, right there, because she did the same exact thing to me, though, son. She go on the list because that shit was not going nowhere. Stop fiending, all right? You're fiending right, you're going mad hard right now. All right, it just got there. Stop pushing everybody. I should have mushed her head in. I should have did that, but it wasn't worth it.
And nobody got bail money. So, okay, who goes on the list this week?
So I went out to eat with Dawn on Saturday? No, Sunday. To Ainsworth, Hoboken.
The hotel?
Ainsworth is a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It's the one in Hoboken. And I went there. We get there. Waitress comes up to us. What do you guys want to eat? We just gave her our food. We said we want to get appetizers, some chips and guac. We got the chips and guac, whatever. The waitress never came to me and gave us silverware or napkins. Cool.
Shitty service.
I had to get up and ask somebody for that. Then I want some hot sauce for my guac. Had to get up and ask for that too. Then.
So you eat chips and guac with.
Nigga, I need napkins, B.
Oh, napkins.
I'm not a savage.
Beg to differ. Continue.
Yeah, after you're done, you gotta wipe your hands off.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Have you ever seen your brother eat a chicken wing?
I eat the same exact way.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So after that, you need a napkin after that.
So then, food comes.
Is it the right order?
It's the right order. She got that right. But I still got no silverware or napkins.
I thought you went and got them.
I had to get up and got them later. After I got my food. She never came to check on us.
Was it packed?
Nope.
Oh wow.
She never brought some water to me, and I'm feeling guilty. I don't want to complain.
No, you should always complain. I do.
And then Dawn ended up doing it. Then we ended up getting a $25 credit, 15% off the bill, and then two drink tickets.
Yo, she's good for getting some free shit. I fucks with her because I do the same shit. Like, it's like, especially when you work in that, when you work in customer service and hospitality, you work in that industry, like, you can't act, you gotta act a certain way. Like, you can't be like on some like, nah, fuck you, figure it out.
Yeah, the waitress is going on the list. The manager was amazing because he hooked us up.
You know what it is? I guess that I just like to see that as, all right, whatever. I don't care. I'm just not gonna tip you. Like,
no, but see, then it backfires and then the shit's included in your bill. Then you be like, oh, I can't even do that.
But a lot of times, I just hate when there's the day, because so the industry in general assumes that all black people don't tip.
Yeah, I tip all the time.
Okay, we'll talk about you later. But
how you know that?
Don't worry about it. I have a conversation about this later. So I always feel like when you don't tip, it's like you do if you like you know, like you're punished either way.
Yeah.
Like if you give a little bit, like, oh, motherfuckers don't tip right, or you don't tip. Typical blackers. That's why I didn't give them good service. So I'm always always feel awkward about that.
But I just feel like this way. Like when I was doing Dunkin' Donuts, whatever, if somebody gave a quarter tip, I'm like, yo, thank you, I appreciate it, because you don't have to tip.
But that's just you, and you're a little bit more humble than the average person. So
but also you're getting paid like a typical wage. They don't get paid a typical wage. So I always feel guilty, but then like her service was so shitty. Like it was the worst. It's like, yo, I have to get, and like she didn't, like I had to ask for everything, like basic shit. And you don't even come and check up on us.
I hate that shit. That's why I would never go to Corner Social in Harlem.
And then like I always tell people like, you could be having a horrible day and look angry, but if you go, yo, is everything good? I appreciate that.
But some people don't like that.
No. It's just, you just check them because I might need something. So just come by and be like, yo, hey, you good? All right, cool. I could be having the shittiest day.
True.
I used to work in retail. I used to be having the shittiest day. Yo, you need help? Oh, all right. I go back to folding my shirt.
That's hilarious.
While I was in Full Shirt, I had to stock shelves.
Yeah, I was on the floor all the time.
Yeah, me too. And register too. I was a beast.
Yeah, but that's who made the list. Baby girl at Ainsworth Hoboken, you made the list.
Dang.
Wow. All right. So, this week I don't know who to put. Like,
And you not nobody leaving.
no, I do. I actually had a few, but oh yeah. I'm just trying to think. Like, what is it? Should I give the PG story or not the PG story? So
Niggas, we got no sponsors.
I don't know. But then I gotta put my business out there. Okay, but okay. So since Lawrence Brown wanted a shout out, here's your shout out. Lawrence is going on the list because I went Sunday. I did brunch with.
I saw the text.
What text? Oh, in the group chat. Yeah. So Sunday I went to brunch with my best friend and I hadn't seen her, and I take her to Mrblacc, which is in Brooklyn. Great brunch spot for everyone in the world that knows Brooklyn. And then we go there, we're eating. We get there, we order, and then Lawrence calls my best friend. And
she got that good
she's
coochie.
like, what?
She got that good cooch. Knowing the fact that you and brother, he still called, that's that good cooch right there.
No.
Congratulations to her, man. Damn, you got the Yoga Flames for that. She got the Yoga Flame coochie.
So I'm just gonna give you a fun fact. That hasn't happened, so.
I mean, it's something it's probably something.
That he called her to see what, like, if she got to her destination okay? Like, you wouldn't do that?
I'll text her. The freak I'm calling you for?
Because he's a caller. Some people, you know that. Some people are more callers than texters.
You a caller.
Exactly.
No, but like if I know that she's with her friend, I'm gonna call her, I'm texting her.
Well, because you have to remember, it's me. So he's being an asshole. So he calls her and then,
That's that Yoga Flame.
But I pick up the phone and I said, what do you want?
You're a hater.
We're
You're
talking.
cock block.
I don't give a fuck.
So you go on the list for cock blocking on him.
But I didn't though. He cock blocks himself. So
Again, why you picked up the phone? He didn't call your phone. He called her phone.
But he called her knowing that I was
He
with
didn't
her.
call your phone.
Regardless. Anyway,
You pay her bill?
I'm gonna continue my story.
You pay her telephone bill?
I'm gonna continue my story.
I don't think you do.
What did I tell you about this fucking hand? The shit is rude.
You're
so
a cock
stop.
blocker.
Anyway, so I pick up the phone. I tell him, what do you want?
Cock block.
Come on. We're having brunch. I know you know she's with me. Blah, blah, blah. So we're laughing and joking because that's what friends do.
Cock block.
And then so we have brunch and then we go to this place called Chance 11 on Fulton Street in Brooklyn. It was completely dead. Like nobody was in there.
That's lit.
So we went in and no, because I went in there thinking they had hookah. They didn't have hookah. They didn't have anything that was on their website.
What?
Shit was misleading. Like
Oh,
crazy.
I thought you meant like dead, like no people was there.
Yeah, nobody was in there.
But they didn't have no hookah or anything set up?
No, like they didn't have anything. So
They ain't hungry.
So
They ain't hungry.
So I guess
They wanna starve.
The bartender slash the manager slash
Hookah man guy.
the nigga that just was opening and closing in the place.
Security.
It was security. All the jobs above was this like
Yeah, he's a job of the year.
47-year-old Mexican bodybuilder. By the way. That was like talking. So he starts talking to me and Britt because we the only ones in the fucking bar like that. So he's talking to us, showing us his Instagram, his gym in Mexico, like all types of shit.
Oh shoot.
So like
That is Papi Chulo. Okay.
So like, but mind you, he's 47. He's 47. Got 5 kids with 5 different baby mamas. None of them live in the United States of America.
Smart.
Like
discount.
Shit. So first of all,
He's smart. Leo, you should have did that. You should have did that.
He's just telling us all that information, like unbeknownst to us. But he like kind of starts flirting with Brittany. So it's mad funny. So what I ended up doing was I took a picture of the two of them like to the side talking or whatever, because he was talking to all of us. But so I put it in our group chat like, Yo, the Mexican Poppy over here trying to get at my bestie, and then Lauren, I was waiting for Lawrence to look at the fucking comment, so I had to wait like 15 minutes, and then he finally comes and he just starts going off like, yo, get away from my girl, and blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
that Yoga Flame coochie right there.
And, okay,
See?
what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna keep saying
Leo
that.
knows. Leo knows. He's like, oh, yeah, I know.
And that's what gets him in trouble all the fucking time, but what we're not gonna do is disrespect my best friend's cooch, so stop.
How much you respect? I didn't say that she had the broken pussy. I said she got the Yoga Flame cooch.
But you can't be promoting shit you don't know nothing about, so stop.
I said that it must be Yoga Flame's cooch.
But stop. Is what I'm saying. So Lawrence goes on the list because he started to get all high and heavy about the Mexican guy, and he was my phone.
He
died?
pulled up?
Why my phone died? Put the shit on the charger.
He pulled up?
No. So
I was about to
he's
say
at
he
work.
did?
No. He was at work, but he started like getting all his panties in a bunch or whatever. But it was just a joke. So, but he tried to be funny. So you try to be funny with me, I try to be funny with you. End of the story. So that is our 24th episode.
So why does he go on the list?
Because he wanted a shout out. He's an asshole. You an asshole, you go on the list. Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, solid. All right, so once again, thank you guys that have been watching on the live feed. We appreciate you watching and appreciate you guys supporting us. We do have a few housekeeping things going on. Do you want to talk about your upcoming episode of Wings and Things?
Wings and Things, our top 10 episode will be coming up real soon. We'll be filming this Friday.
Awesome. So be on the lookout. If you have not already subscribed to our YouTube page, Jobber Tears Podcast, make sure you write it and make sure you click the little alert
Goal is
button.
200. Trying to get to 200.
Where are we now?
176.
Yeah.
Whoop, so we're almost there. So guys, keep telling a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend. As everyone already knows, if you want to be a fellow jobber and support the Jobber Tears, so shout out to those 4 people that have already gone on ProWrestlingTees.com/ ProWrestlingTees.com/ the Jobber Tears Podcast. Thank you to those 4 individuals that have.
Shout out to Elijah, especially you. Once again, you want me the Job of the Year real soon. Get a nice award, you know. Me like on a mountain ring in the book.
I saw Elijah too on Sunday. He did his dad's 50th birthday at Mrblacc, so it was so funny. But thank you to those 4 individuals that have purchased our t-shirts, which is once again on ProWrestlingTees.com. So if you want to be a fellow jobber and support the cause, please make sure you go on the website and purchase.
For every person who purchased, you get a personal shout out every week.
Shahid.
What's the other guy?
My phone.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will definitely honor that, and next episode exclusively acknowledge and thank each and every person that has purchased a Jobber Tears Podcast t-shirt. If you haven't already known and you live in the New York City area and you have, if you please come with an empty stomach to our 4th of July barbecue. We are actually going to be hosting our first annual Burgers and Jobbers barbecue.
Once again, Rico Haiti and Dusty Black, chefing it up personally. Are you cooking your infamous chicken?
To be determined. You almost got high. I was like, to be determined. Might be for the after party at my house. But regardless, special shout outs to Romeo and Love Story for okay, you can't keep doing this the entire time I'm talking because then it defeats the fucking purpose. Yeah, they're gonna be hyped regardless. So once again, thank you Romeo and Love Story Bar, which is in Bushwick, Brooklyn, for allowing us to host our first annual barbecue, 4th of July barbecue. So it will start at around 3:30. We're gonna go to 8 o'clock, but we're actually going to do a special live audience taping. So you guys,
We're going live!
I mean, we already go live on Instagram every week, but we have never really had a studio audience. So those that do attend the barbecue, you have the opportunity to actually be a part of this show. So we will do a special recording of the 25th episode
25
of the Jobber Tears Podcast because 4th of July.
And when you see us, 3 slaps to the wrist.
Yo, when you see
we know
love,
it's
do that
official.
shit.
For everybody who's watching, put the muscles in the comments so I know y'all coming. 1 muscle emoji. That's it, baby. Put the muscles in the comments so I know y'all down with the Jobber Tears barbecue.
Or you can just put a burger Or a hot dog
No,
emoji.
muscle means the forearm.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
That's our emoji.
So there will be free food. There will be drink specials all during our event.
Yo, if you're vegan, don't come.
No, if you're vegan, come.
If you're vegan, come.
You ain't eating.
We will have some chips for you.
Well, they ain't vegan, so I don't want to hear, is it vegan? No, I don't want to hear that. You eat it.
No. If you're vegan, you're welcome.
All are welcome. So
You got the burger bun, so you eat that
Oh, yeah, facts. With ketchup. All right, cool.
without ketchup. The vegan.
Oh, yeah.
anyway, and we will be debuting our Jobber's Punch. So those that are interested in having a good old cocktail, we will have that on deck. So once again, at Love Story. So check our Instagram at the Jobber Tears Podcast for our amazing flyer. Who did it? Like, I want to actually acknowledge that person.
I actually don't know his name. I've been using him for like the past 5 years.
Does he have an Instagram name?
Nah.
Well, thank you to the gentleman that did our JR barbecue sauce inspired barbecue flyer. We appreciate it. So once again, tell a friend to come through. Free food, free laughs, always a good time. And you can also be a part of the show. Why is your face weird?
I didn't know they had like a gay heart sign with somebody put like the gay.
They put a pink heart and it was like two hearts after
the gay
it?
colors with the heart.
That's fine.
Okay, that's okay.
Why do they do that?
Oh, impressive. Okay, because your face changed. Any other housekeeping rules we want to do?
No.
All right. So once again, if you have not already joined the Facebook group at the Jobber Tears Podcast group, follow us on Twitter, Jobber Tears, and also, as always, on Instagram at the Jobber Tears Podcast. I am Janelle from HR, always here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. We're signing off. # Black Excellence. # we're out.
Are you ready?
But you can't. Oh, you ain't got no more water. Yeah, good. You ain't got no more water.
You think that you're better? It's the Jobber's Tears Podcast.